little did I know, my grandpa actually, he had a clothing brand, and I forget the exact name, but I need to look into that and
Bro, that
show
would be
that.
so dope to know.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
just
gotta
found that
find
out
that
through my
out.
dad. He's like, "Oh, that's weird that you started that brand," which I do want to make it like a brand, a clothing brand, and like build on that. And
Ain't it kinda weird, bro? Seems to me there needs to be a line between truth and fictions. Half the things y'all talk about, you never
check it out, my sneaker junkies. So today we're just gonna be talking about the intro of Hippocampus Cowboys and what it stands for. And today I'm just rocking a Solon shirt, you know, got the rodeo dunks, nothing too crazy, something light. But I got Nico with me, and luckily Alex Blades let us use his little studio rig setup, which is awesome. Thanks to him. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it over to Nick, let him talk about the intro of Hippocampus Cowboys. But yeah, you guys, let's go.
What it means to me is hippocampus is the spot in your brain that stores the memories, right? So that's where the name comes from. In Cowboys, that's an acronym for City of Warsaw. So we the Hippocampus Cowboys, COW, City of Warsaw.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. But yeah, that's basically the same, like what we're trying to be at, like hippocampus, like, you know, it's the
Hippocampus.
scientific name of the seahorse. And then,
that also comes from the Greek word, which
you know, I want to actually change the logo up a little bit, kind of make it the Fibonacci sequence, kind of get it like,
oh damn.
yeah, fix the logo up a little bit, get it the golden ratio kind of fixed up. But that's a little bit in the future. We did kind of make it with AI, but that's basically what I wanted. And yeah,
This dude came to me with an idea. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, I have an idea for a YouTube channel. He's like, I want to rate sneakers, rate fashion. I'm like, yeah, you're a fashion nerd.
and yes,
You know, you've
I
always
guess
been
so.
Yeah, you've always been
Something like that.
the fashionista in the group. It's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
like looking nice. I like looking clean. That's about it. Other than that, I don't really care to coordinate colors or do anything. If I like it, I'm going to wear it. He's telling me how to coordinate color. You can't wear these shoes with these pants. I'm like, all right, damn, I had no idea. So I've been getting into it since then.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, my son was even like, "Why do you like shoes so much?" And I never really could answer it, but little did I know, my grandpa actually, he had a clothing brand, and I forget the exact name, but I need to look into that and
Bro,
show
would be
that.
so dope to know.
Yeah, I
you
just
gotta
found that
find
out through my dad. He's like, "Oh, that's weird that you started that brand," which I do want to make it like a brand, a clothing brand, and like build on that, and maybe like even throw ideas of my grandpa. But like it was more than like a like custom brand, but it was like a factory. I guess he had a whole jean factory, and that was in Mexico.
Shoot.
Yeah,
that's wild.
yeah,
And
that's
the fact
crazy.
that you have the eye for that. It's like,
I know, and I always wondered too, like, why do I like the fashion stuff? But little did I know my grandpa was into fashion and that. But it's crazy.
could be
But-
why. Could be why. That's why you're always looking clean, looking sophisticated.
I'm looking a little dingy
I'm like-
today. I got birria juice all over my shirt, actually. I was eating some
Hey.
tacos and I got it all over the shirt.
That
The shirt's
happens.
a little old, but you know, this is a really good brand because it lasts forever. It's 100% cotton. That's what's good about like cotton shirts. They don't shrink and they just look good and fresh like the whole time you wear them for years and years.
100%. And this guy turned me on to Solon as well.
Yeah. Solon's a great
is
brand.
the
Like
guy
it
to
has like
listen
kind of
to.
the cut
You-
for the muscles, you know, which you
There you
don't.
go.
I don't got much right now. I've been needing to go to the gym. Me and Nick been lacking on that.
Yeah, we've been lacking, but
We need to hit the gym, and you know we got a lot of projects coming up. I still am working on the Elements Festival video. I've just
yeah,
been
that was
caught
a-
up on that, but
that was a crazy.
we're gonna go to
Crazy event.
the Michigan one. What is it called? It's
Oh yeah, we got the
Electric
Forest,
Forest, but
coming
that's
up.
in 2026. So be sure to stay tuned for that one because that one's gonna be wild.
Gonna be wild.
And that one, the Element one, was in Pocono, Pennsylvania, and that was a 10-hour drive. That was a crazy story because Nick didn't make it in time for the rental, so we were late for the rental, and then we had to take the new Lexus that I recently just bought, And it was crazy because my freaking plates were like about to expire like that week.
Yeah, we barely made it.
Then I'm like, oh crap, I need to check the freaking date when it expires. But
we honestly shouldn't have even gone, but
yeah, I was like,
made it.
man, we already bought the tickets, and the tickets were not cheap. So that was like, man, I had to go. I'm not gonna miss this out. And that was fun. It was a whole experience. Be sure to stay tuned for that video because that's in the works. I got a couple other videos in the burner, but yeah, I just did want to talk about the intro still, I guess, because maybe we didn't really explain it farther enough. But I feel like people just don't understand, like, hippocampus. Yeah, it's just like a memory gland in your brain, which they call it like a seahorse because it's the shape of a seahorse, kind of this part in your brain that holds the memories.
Yeah, so it starts with like the ancient languages. Hippocampus means seahorse, and then we translate that into the part of your brain that stores memories. I'm sure that if the Greeks or the ancient people had CAT scans, they would have seen that. I mean, it's kind of all really trippy. Like, how did they know that? It really comes back to that. Like,
what do they call that? Like the like medical terms for like I think that's what it's like, medical language.
Yeah, medical term. Yeah,
medical terms.
Mostly
is like Latin. Yeah, like it all comes back to that, like the Greek, and that's kind of what. Well, Nick's actually comes from Greek descent, so that I kind of decided to keep that horseman kind of looking Greek because he does look a little Greek, right? Like it looks like the bow and arrow kind of guy.
Yeah, you could say that.
So we kept that in there because. But yeah, Nick's helped me out a lot on the ideas of building, and yeah, basically at the beginning of it, I wasn't even working, and I was like, I got this laptop. I was like, man, I got a vision for this channel, and I spent $2,000 on this, and I was like, man, I'm not even working, but I still like was passionate about this channel and wanted to build on that to like I don't know. I've just been so passionate about it lately too. I've become like obsessive about it to the point where my girl's even like, "You're obsessed. All you think about is your YouTube channel." Blah blah blah.
In trouble. He
and I kind of get in trouble, like like all I do is like record and work on this YouTube channel, but
like,
and a lot of it doesn't even get used up. I'm kind of like a perfectionist to a sense where I'm like, damn, I don't like what I make, but little by little, we're going to be getting to the points of like building it better. Like shout out to Alex Blades for letting us use these awesome cameras because he's got some dope cameras. I do want to get better cameras. I actually want to get that Insta360. That's a really good one. I
think we should get that. And I think
we need better equipment, and it does come down like
a few things we need to get.
Work with what you have too, and it comes to a sense of like, not all the time it works, but
the vision that you came to me with when you said,
like,
hey, I have this idea for a YouTube channel. I was like, all right. Then when you laid it out to me, explained it, like, this dude's a visionary. Like he's got.
Yeah, it was like too deep. Like I think a lot of people don't even understand it or see it. It's just like the seahorse, but I did want to talk about that like in depth.
It's a lot more than that too. To me, it's like. You actually have a vision. You have something that you're passionate about. Like, oh yeah, we're going places with this. And if not, I'm gonna at least have fun with it. I mean,
most definitely, yeah. And it's like just basically building a memory on it. Like, yeah, we're kind of spending money, and it might not all come back in our investment as how we want it, but it's at least we tried, gave it a shot, and we were passionate about it and did something we loved, like. And I'm actually trying to get Nick to make his own channel on the same kind of like logo, the same horseman, but him have a different weapon. And like, I think that'd be really neat. That's in the works too. We actually got the logo down, just trying to build the channel now. And maybe make it more about like hip hop and like
music. I think. Like music centric. Yeah. I'm not like a big fashion person.
And like Nick's actually has a couple songs that I've had on the channel, and that's what I wanted Nick to actually build on the music part of the whole channel. That's why I got Nico, aka Nico.
He came to us all. He's like, hey, I have this idea for a channel. That's what I want to do. Sneakers, fashion. I want to rate. He gave me the idea of the crispy scale, 1 to 10. 1 being dusty, 10 being the most crispy. I'm like, hell yeah. He's like, I'm going to mostly rate shoes. And he's like, but I have a lane for you to go down. You make music. You like music.
Yeah.
Make music for the channel. Milwaukee's over here tapped into the whole celebrity scene, like what's hot, what's not,
what's trending.
So that what's trending, yeah. So
yeah,
he had something for each of us to do. Thus the Cowboys, the hippocampus Cowboys. This guy had a whole vision, and that was really crazy to me. I was like, man, you've sat and thought about this shit for a while, and he's a really smart dude, like much smarter than me.
No.
I'm over here. I'm a fucking pendejo over here. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Not even.
So this dude came to me with this, and I was like, what? Yeah, we're going to do this. Of course we're going to do this. There's no way we're not going to do this.
Yeah, and it hasn't been easy. I mean, it's been an uphill battle. Me and Nick, we need to work on ourselves, stay more focused. And it's hard for me, 100%. Like with the kids and work. Like at the time I wasn't working, so I was kind of spending a little more time on the videos. But now I'm kind of like working, and it's, you know, it's kind of draining, especially with the kids, 2 boys, a Charmander and a Prince. But Prince is also becoming a little Blastoise now, or Squirtle, whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a handful
it's
of
an uphill battle.
Uphill battle, but it's just stuff we need to work on to be better. I kind of want to step away from the whole, like I was started to do a lot of videos at the bar, which I want to, you know, I want to clean up my act. I don't want to promote drinking, but I was actually going to start doing like, drunken reviews on shoes, but I really don't want to like promote drinking or anything in that sense, because it's just like, I want to stand for something better, promote better positivity. And Alex Blades has also been encouraging me to, like, you know, be more religious and conscientious about, like, you know, just
that's what it's all
God
about.
And your
really,
faith.
God has,
and that's what his channel is actually on. Actually.
Yeah, I know. I follow Alex Blades. I'm a big fan, definitely.
But I guess he does have 2 channels. I didn't even know that. Like, I only had one on there, but which is just like him cutting hair. But then he does a separate one. But they're all in Spanish, you guys. Maybe you should know that before you get into it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It'd be cool if he does, like, translations.
Though. You could translate it yourself. You have the AI. You can do it.
Yeah. I kind of want to bounce over to doing, like, Spanish versions, too. Diego was like...
Pretty sick.
Yeah, he's like, hey, my buddy in Guatemala. We got a buddy out there in Guatemala that is like, hey, you should do Spanish versions. People down here, you just build a bigger audience. But
it's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
If I'm up here trying to learn Spanish just for my friends. Like, yeah, people in other countries want to learn English. They probably will.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're sitting here doing something in Spanish, they're like, hell yeah, I'm going to watch this shit.
Yeah, I think that'd be really neat. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, these bad boys, I've been beating up, man. I don't even know I should be wearing them, but the value on them's been going down. I bought them at like 200 something, and they're at like 160 on StockX.
Those are sick. I would rock those.
I mean, Nico's pretty cool about his shoes. He don't really care too much. Like, I've been trying to get him to cop some crazy shit, but he's like, oh, he's chill on his shoes.
Yeah, I just wear what I think.
But like,
I could put together.
Yeah, he always fresh too, but I'd be sure to correct him every now and then. He'd be kind of wilding out, but. Yeah,
he's got a story. My man's from Mexico, so he came up here at a young age. He's obviously from where we're from, but he has a story to tell, and that's a story for another video. So,
but yeah,
we'll leave you with a cliffhanger on that one.
But yeah, as you can see, we got the shoes right here, you guys, and we're gonna be talking about those in a later video. El grito, el vuelo, but. That's about all I wanted to say on this video, you guys. Just give you guys a little intro on what it was for the Hippocampus Cowboys. You know, we got Nico here, and shout out to Alex Blades again for the awesome cameras, lighting, all that fancy stuff. But yeah, just like that, you guys, we out.